Hi friends, my name is Caitlyn and this is Kaleideum at Home. If you didn't know, today is actually Cinco de Mayo. Now Cinco means 5, and Mayo means May in Spanish. Now many people think that Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of Mexico's independence, but it's actually more of a celebration of the culture of Mexico. Now back in 1862, the Mexican army defeated the French on the 5th of May during the Battle of Puebla. Of course, there was a celebration with food, fun, and dancing. Now, most Americans celebrate Cinco de Mayo by visiting a local Mexican restaurant or eating as much chips and salsa and guac as they can. Now, today we will be talking about the science behind the delicious Mexican cuisine that you can make at home. Right now is the best time to experiment with home cooking. So let's talk about the fan favorite, salsa. Who knew the combination of tomatoes, chilies, onions, lime juice, and spices could make something so delicious? I'll tell you who. The Aztecs, Mayans, and Incas sure did. In fact, Spaniards first encountered tomatoes after their conquest of Mexico in the 1500s, which marked the beginning of salsa history. So let's dive in. Up first, we have the tomato. Did you know tomatoes are actually fruits? Now, a fruit develops from the ovary of a flowering plant, whereas veggies are from other parts like roots, leaves, and stems. Scientifically known as Solanum lycopersicum, tomatoes are a part of the potato family in the nightshade genus. Tomatoes are very high in lycopene, which is a chemical compound found in most red fruits and vegetables and is known to improve skin health with its antioxidant properties. Tomatoes also contain a large amount of vitamins like vitamin A for your vision, vitamin B for nerve function, vitamin C to boost your immunity, vitamin K for essential blood clotting, folate, thiamine, and they're also a good source of potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, and copper. Now, obviously, the tomato is the real MVP of salsa, and they are packed full of nutrients and vitamins that our bodies need. Now, up next, we have the onion. Now, some people may not like onions, but they are chock full of beneficial vitamins and nutrients and are naturally fat and cholesterol free. Now, scientifically known as allium cepa, onions contain a very important flavonoid called quercetin, which acts as an anti-inflammatory, protecting and restoring our natural vitamin E production and is very beneficial to the heart. Now, it also contains vitamin C, vitamin B6, and other nutrients like potassium, folate, calcium, iron, and things like that. They also contain organosulfur compounds, which are linked to lowering blood pressure and cholesterol. Now, I think those are good enough reasons to add an onion to our salsa. Now, if you don't like the traditional white onion or even the traditional red onion, there's another option for you, the sweet onion, my personal favorite. It has a less bitter flavor and it doesn't have as oniony of a taste as the other two varieties. So give it a try and see which variety you like the best. Now, our third option are chilies. Now, there are a wide variety of chili peppers that could be added to salsa. If you like mild salsa, the poblano pepper is probably the best fit for you. It has a more mild flavor, still a little hint of spice that will add a wonderful flavor to your dish. Also, you can find an Anaheim pepper, which might be a little harder to find in the store, or also a green chili pepper. Those are 3 very good varieties for our mild salsa eaters. If you're more of a medium salsa or like to experiment with a little heat, the jalapeno is your go-to. These are definitely easy to find in pretty much any store around this time, and these definitely add a good punch to your salsa. There's also varieties like the ancho. There are also a lot of dry pepper varieties that you can try out for medium to hot pepper heat. Now, if you like your hot salsa, go to the serrano. It may be small, but it definitely packs a hot punch. Or if you're really experimental with a pepper, go to the habaneros. Now, this was the only variety I could find in the store. It is pickled habanero pepper, so they're a little less spicy, but they still pack a punch. And if you do put habaneros or serranos in your salsa, let me know how it goes. I want to see if I'm daring enough to try it out as well. Now, peppers are rated by the Scoville Units, which a bell pepper would be 0 units, there's no spice to it, and then pepper spray would be around 5.3 million units, so it's a pretty big scale. Now, the most common pepper you will see in a salsa is, my favorite, the jalapeno. Now, this is about 5,000 units of spice rating, so it's medium heat, but it's still a little spicy for most people who don't like spice in their dishes. Now, jalapenos are rich in vitamins A, C, potassium, and other minerals and flavonoids. But the reason why peppers are hot is because of the natural chemical capsaicin. Now, capsaicin causes an endorphin response, so it gets your blood flowing, which can help reduce headaches and other pain in the body. It can also make you sweat and also make your eyes tear up as well. Now, if you really like eating spicy food, and you've probably experienced this, you might get a runny nose, which is also from that capsaicin, increasing your mucus and loosening up any nasal blockages. So that might be nice, especially if you're experiencing a plugged nose for the day. And there are still a lot of studies ongoing that are looking at the benefits of these beautiful peppers. So why not add them to your salsa and see if you can take the heat? Now, for our fourth item, we have our lime juice. Now, our limes, scientifically known as Citrus aurantifolia, limes actually provide our body with more than 30% of our daily vitamin C. It also gives us vitamin A, vitamin E, and vitamin K, as well as magnesium and potassium, and a few other things in there as well. Now let me talk about the importance of vitamin C. It has a lot of benefits for our skin as well as for immunity, but it also has a historical use. It was used to cure scurvy. Have you ever heard of scurvy before? It's a vitamin C deficiency. Now, since our bodies don't make vitamin C anymore, we actually need citrus fruits to give us a source for vitamin C to get our immunity up and keep our skin healthy. And it also adds the perfect amount of acid to many dishes. Now, our fifth option is maybe one of the important options. We have spices. Our traditional Mexican spices include chili powder, cumin. We can even see oregano, garlic, and onion. And all those spices together really add an extra nice flavor to our salsa. Now, these spices also add an extra punch of nutrients, just not as much as the fresh, raw, uncooked ingredients that we talked about before. Now that you know how beneficial salsa can be to our bodies, try to experiment with different ratios of these ingredients to find your favorite salsa recipe. You can also add sweet elements like mango or peach to keep those spices at bay and just maybe for the sweet tooth in you. Happy Cinco de Mayo, friends, and eat well. I hope you have a great day.